So, lovely students, I welcome you all in our online English class, and today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is uses of tenses. Before this topic, I have taught you tenses. I think 5 videos have been posted by me in your WhatsApp class group, in which I explained all the rules related to our tenses, right? Actually, we have 12 tenses, and we have discussed like identification of each and every tense in Hindi as well English. Then we discussed about the structure of tenses, whether it is simple structure, interrogative structure, and then negative structure. Okay, and if you studied very well about those rules, then you will come to know about the next topic. If you are not so good about the rules of tenses, you may have some problem, we can say that. If you did not watch the previous videos carefully, now I request you to go through all the videos which are related to tense. Okay, now let's start this video, in which uses of tenses I will tell you. Actually, knowing about the rules of tense is a very common thing, and you have been taught maybe this topic in a previous class, like in 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, maybe. And but I think you are not told about the uses of tenses. Okay, where should we use a particular tense? This is our next topic that we are going to discuss. So I have not only hope but also full confidence that you will listen to me very carefully, and after listening to me, if you have any kind of doubt in your mind, you will clear your doubt with the help of your Zoom class that will come next day. Okay, so first of all the tenses are having their uses. Some uses I have told you while we were discussing about the tenses. Okay, rules of tenses. Now again we will take each and every tense that has its specific use. Okay, the first tense in this procedure is present indefinite tense, and you know that this tense means either first form of the main verb plus s or es, or do, does plus first form. This is the identification of present indefinite tense, and I have told you about this. Now where should we use? Okay, no one will ask that a sentence of Hindi is written like वह school जाता है and convert this sentence into English. This is not going to be a part of your syllabus in 9th, 10th class. Okay, instead an English sentence, a sentence in English language will be given to you, and verb will be missing, and then you will be asked to fill that blank, okay, with the help of given options, right? It means it depends on the uses of tense. It means you are very good in English, you are very good in tenses, uses of tenses, then and only then you can fill that sentence, okay, with the help of given options. So students, first use of present indefinite tense is this. Present indefinite tense is used to show habitual action. किसी की आदत को बताने के लिए हम प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. We use it to show habitual action. For example, I get up at 6 a.m. If this sentence is written, I get up at 6 a.m., it means this is a habit of I. Okay, I is our subject. So इसकी habit है that he gets up at 6 a.m. Get up shows that it is present indefinite tense. Next sentence, my mother teaches English. My mother's habit is to teach English. So all the sentences which are a habit of XYZ, XYZ means third person, all the habits will be written in present indefinite tense. Next is to introduce a quotation. Quotation means words said by someone. Quotation means words said by someone. किसी के द्वारा कहे गए शब्दों को हम क्या कहते हैं? Quotation. For example, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, he had given a quotation. If you remember, तुम मुझे खून दो मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा. So this is a quotation. Okay, when we are going to introduce any kind of quotation, we always use present indefinite tense. For example, William Shakespeare says present indefinite tense, but this is the quotation. Present mirth has present laughter. Okay, third use. Present indefinite tense is used to show universal facts. Universal facts mean सार्वभौमिक सत्य. The sentence which are based on natural process, which are having no, we can say that possibility of changes. Okay, in not even a single percent changes can be done in that process if it is universal fact. For example, the sun sets in the west. सूर्य पश्चिम दिशा में छिपता है. This sentence is an example of universal fact because इसमें हम कोई changes नहीं कर सकते. छिपता था, छिपता है और छिपता रहेगा. Next example, 2 and 2 makes 4. 2 और 2 4 होते हैं. This is also a universal fact. Okay, some more examples are there which are kept in a category of universal fact. For example, Earth revolves around the sun. Earth revolves around the sun. Next is fourth rule. When an exclamatory sentence is that sentence which ends or which contains a sign of exclamation. Okay, so when an exclamatory sentence begins with here and there, simple present tense is to be followed in that sentence. Here and there are there if these two words are there. Okay, and the sentence is an exclamatory sentence, then we use present indefinite tense. Here goes the rabbit. Okay, this sign shows that this sentence is an example of exclamatory sentence. Second example we may take, for example, there goes the kite. Here goes the rabbit, there goes the kite. So exclamatory sentence, if it has here and there, then there must be present indefinite tense. And this is going to be our last rule. Present indefinite tense takes the following adverbs with it, like daily, usually, oftenly, always, rarely, frequently and then generally. अगर इस तरह की एडवर्ब्स आपको किसी सेंटेंस में देखने को मिल जाती है तो 99% हम उस सेंटेंस को प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस की हेल्प से बनाएंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल, I rarely smoke. I rarely smoke. मैं मुश्किल से ही स्मोकिंग करता हूं. ओके, रेयरली मीन्स बहुत कम, दुर्लभ, वेरी हार्डली. ओके, एंड यूजुअली, लेट्स टेक another example that we'll have. Usually I go to temple. Okay, yeah, I go to temple usually. Frequently, we can say that fruit seller comes here. Frequently a fruit seller comes here. So all these are adverbs. All these adverbs are used in present indefinite tense. So let's have a recap. To show habitual action, to introduce a quotation, to show a universal fact, to show an exclamatory sentence which begins with here and there, and last one is to so there are some adverbs which are written on the board. You can see if any of these adverb is used in a sentence, it means that sentence must be written into present indefinite tense. So please copy these notes in your notebook, and then we will take our next tense. So students, this is going to be our next tense, that is past indefinite tense. It means either did plus first form or second form. दो पहचान होती, या तो डिड के साथ फर्स्ट फॉर्म मिलेगा या फिर क्या मिलेगी, सीधी सेकंड फॉर्म। एक्चुअली दिस टेंस इज यूज्ड इन थ्री वेज। नंबर वन, दिस टेंस इज यूज्ड टू एक्सप्रेस ए पास्ट हैबिट। If the habit is of present, then we write that habit in the form of sentence with the help of present indefinite tense. But the same habit belongs to past. It means that habit must be written with the help of past indefinite tense. Present की habit present indefinite, past की habit past indefinite. Okay. For example, when I was at hostel. Okay, so when I was at hostel means not now, before some time. When I was at hostel, I always got up at 5. So this is past indefinite tense. I always got up at 5 in the morning and went for a walk. Again, here is past indefinite, past indefinite. Second use is to express historical facts. To indicate, to express the sentences which are historical, okay, according to the reputation. So all those sentences must be written with the help of past indefinite tense. For example, India got freedom in 1947. This is a historical fact that India got freedom in 1947. So this sentence is an example of historical facts. For like, we may take some more examples like Mahatma Gandhi died in 1948. This is also a historical sentence. Third use is that the following words denote past indefinite tense. It means whenever we have yesterday or ago or last in a sentence, it means 100% that sentence will be written in past indefinite tense. For example, I missed my lecture yesterday. I killed a snake last night. Okay. Sita, more example, Sita killed a snake last night. Last, yesterday, ago. Okay, so there are three uses of past indefinite tense. Please copy these notes in your favorite notebook. Okay, इस वीडियो को रोक के and then we will take our next tense. And students, after discussing two tenses that were present indefinite and past indefinite, the third one is future indefinite. Now all the tenses except perfect, present perfect, all the tenses will be written or will be explained in a simple sentence or in a single sentence. It means they all have only one use, each tense which are left. Now simple future tense is to be used when an action takes place in future. Okay, when action is going to happen in future, that sentence will be written in future. Okay, for example, he will help me, वह मेरी सहायता करेगा. सिंपल सेंटेंस है ये, कोई टाइम पीरियड इसमें नहीं दिया जाता. फ्यूचर के और भी ऐसे एग्जांपल है. फ्यूचर के 3 पार्ट और है. फॉर एग्जांपल, फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूअस, फ्यूचर परफेक्ट एंड फ्यूचर परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस. उन तीनों में एक टाइम दिया जाएगा, इसमें टाइम नहीं होता. ठीक है ना, उनमें टाइम मिलेगा. अभी हम डिस्कस करेंगे, हम देखते जाओ आप. फिलहाल हम यहीं तक है. सो नेक्स्ट इज प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस का मतलब क्या होता है? इट मींस is MR plus first form of the main verb plus ing. This is the identification of a present continuous tense. Is MR plus first form plus ing. Okay, so when an action pre-planned, when any action is pre-planned or pre-arranged takes place in near future, आने वाले फ्यूचर में मतलब निकट भविष्य में कोई काम हमने पहले से प्लानिंग बना रखी है, उसको हम प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस में लिखते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, माय ब्रदर इज कमिंग टुमारो, प्री प्लान्ड है कि ही इज कमिंग टुमारो, एंड दिस rule can be also understood like this to express an action which is likely to happen in the near future. Okay, if any action is going to happen in near future, then that action will be written with the help of present continuous tense. Okay, so now we have completed 4 tenses, all the 3 indefinites like present indefinite, past indefinite and future indefinite. This is our present continuous tense. This is only having single use which is written on the board to express an action which is likely to happen in our near future. Please copy these notes. Then we will take our next use. So dear students, present perfect tense is our next tense which we are going to discuss. Present perfect means has have 1 out of 2 plus third form of the main verb. Okay, perfect means complete. Present perfect's first use is this tense is used to show the action. This tense is used when an action is just completed. कोई भी एक्शन अभी अभी खत्म हुआ हो, उसके लिए हम प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस यूज करते हैं. वी यूज प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई हैव जस्ट कंप्लीटेड माई होमवर्क. ओके, जस्ट कंप्लीटेड माई होमवर्क. He has just eaten his lunch. I have just completed my homework. Just an action is completed. It means it is present perfect tense and he has just eaten his lunch. So all these two ये दोनों ही जो सेंटेंस है, 2 sentences belong to present perfect tense. और देखो एक बात कॉमन है, just. ओके, तो अगर ये भी आप ध्यान रखें, जस्ट आ गया तो समझ लीजिएगा कि वो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस है. सेकेंड यूज ऑफ प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस इज दैट स्टूडेंट्स, इट डिस्क्राइब्स द पास्ट इवेंट. इट describes past events. It describes, it describes past event, but the effect or the emphasis is on the effect, not on the action. समझ में आ गया? It describes the past event, but its emphasis means pressure जो होता है, that is on the effect, not on the action. Action के ऊपर प्रभाव नहीं पड़ता, बल्कि उसका इफेक्ट क्या है, इसके ऊपर उसका जो है जोर रहता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल देखिए, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, he has eaten all the mangoes. So in this sentence, he has eaten, it means it is present perfect tense. Sorry, all the mangoes. अब प्रभाव मैंगो के ऊपर है, तो जो सारे आम खा लिए, मतलब ये हुआ कि आम खत्म हो गए हमारे. इफेक्ट जो प्रभाव है, जो हमारा जो प्रेशर है, वो इसके ऊपर नहीं कि उसने कुछ खाया है, बल्कि उसने क्या करा है, आम खत्म कर दिए हैं. तो इस तरह का जो केस होता है, वहां पर प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस इस्तेमाल किया जाता है। नंबर थर्ड, दिस टेंस इज यूज्ड विद द फॉलोइंग वर्ब्स। देखिए कुछ एक हमारे पास वर्ड होते हैं, सो फार, टिल और yet, never, ever, so far, till, yet, never, ever, and last is often, just and often, just and often. We use present perfect tense with these words, so far, till, yet, never, ever, just and often. For example, I have never seen a black horse. I have never वर्ड आ गया, इसमें यहाँ पे क्या आया, have प्लस मेन वर्ब की थर्ड फॉर्म। I have never seen a black horse. Or some more examples are there, students, in front of you, as you can see. Let's take another example with the help of ever. Okay, this is the most beautiful doll I have ever seen. So this example says that this is the most beautiful doll I have ever seen. आज तक जितनी भी मैंने डॉल देखी है, ये डॉल उन सब से सुंदर है। So these are three rules. These are three uses of present perfect tense. Okay, copy these notes and then we will take our next tense. So students, next tense that we are going to discuss is past continuous tense. Actually, this tense is used to express an action which was continuing at some point of time in the past. It is written also, which was continuing at some point of time in the past, means which was in progress, which was happening at a particular time but in past. For example, when I went to Sita's house, she was sleeping. So means action was in progress, the action is sleeping, Sita was sleeping when I reached her house, right? So one more example is there, as you can see, the fire was burning when we came in. जब हम अंदर आए आग जल रही थी. Means the action was in progress at a given point but of past. लेकिन वो point जो time है that is related to past. Okay, पीछे का होना चाहिए बल्कि अब का नहीं. Next tense, वैसे past indefinite, past continuous means first form, was were plus first form of the main verb plus ing. This is our past continuous tense. Was were plus first form plus ing. Next tense is past perfect. Past perfect means had plus third form of the main verb. Past perfect tense shows the action which was completed before another action started. कोई एक काम जो है स्टार्ट होता है उससे पहले कोई दूसरा काम खत्म हो जाए, तो जो काम खत्म हो जाता है दूसरे काम के शुरू होने से पहले ही, उसको हम पास्ट परफेक्ट की सहायता से लिखते हैं. दिस इज रिटन, द पास्ट परफेक्ट शोज द एक्शन व्हिच वाज कंप्लीटेड बिफोर अनदर एक्शन स्टार्टेड. So the action that completed first must be written in past perfect, and that completed later on must be written in past indefinite tense. For example, the patient had died. Firstly, he died. It means it is past perfect tense. The patient had died before the doctor came. In this sentence, we have two actions. The first action is coming of doctor, and the next action is the process of dying the patient. Right? So the firstly, it happened. The patient died. It means it must be written into past perfect tense, and later on will be written in with the help of past indefinite tense. Past continuous, past perfect, next is future continuous. Future continuous means will, shall plus be plus first form plus ing. This tense expresses an action which will be in progress. Which will be in progress means which will be in a continuous process at a गिवन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इन फ्यूचर. फ्यूचर में किसी भी टाइम पे वो काम चल रहा होगा. जैसे सपोज मुझसे कोई पूछता है कि तुम्हारी मम्मी कहाँ है, आई सेड शी इज एट होम. क्या कर रही होगी, अभी क्या कर रही होगी एट दैट पॉइंट, तो मैं क्या कहूंगा शी विल बी वॉशिंग क्लॉथ्स. कपड़े धो रही होगी. तो एट दिस पॉइंट ना फ्यूचर की बात है. माय मदर विल बी वॉशिंग क्लॉथ्स, राइट. और बाय दिस टाइम टुमारो she will be watching a movie. Okay, she will be watching a movie. Our next tense is future perfect tense. Future perfect means will, shall plus have plus third form. Okay, it expresses an action which is likely to be completed बाय ए गिवन फ्यूचर टाइम. एक फ्यूचर के किसी भी पर्टिकुलर टाइम पीरियड तक कोई काम कंप्लीट हो जाना चाहिए, उसके लिए हम फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस को यूज करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल देखिए, शीला विल हैव, शीला एग्जांपल में लिखता हूं, शीला विल हैव रीच्ड Delhi now. Till now. Till now. Okay. So ये एक एक सेंटेंस वाले रूल्स हैं. एक एक रूल्स होते हैं इनके, सिंपल हैं. प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो आपको बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आ जाएंगे. Now we have only 3 tenses which are left. That is perfect continuous series of all 3 tenses, like present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, and then future perfect continuous tense. Okay, till the time I request you to copy these notes in your notebook so that we can complete the remaining part of this video. So students, 9 tenses we have completed. Only 3 tenses are left. That is present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. So I think this video is enough for today, and in next video we will discuss remaining these 3 tenses, plus some more rules are there which are very important and which are in the form of a miscellaneous exercise, we can say that. So I request you to complete these notes in your fair notebook so that you can have a better understanding of the text and you can get help from these notes whenever you are in requirement. Okay, so now I would like to give rest to my voice and we will meet in our next video. Thank you. Have a lovely day.